So I've been creating videos almost 20 years, 2-0. On a variety of platforms, I've covered almost every subject matter you can think of. I've done almost everything. And one of the many things that I have learned during my experience is that it doesn't matter what I do, what I create, what I share, the variety of stuff that I tackle, the stuff that seems to be seen the most or goes viral in some cases is when I'm angry, sad, stuff about mental health or previously what was diagnosed as mental health, stuff to do with being neurodivergent, things where I'm verbalizing thoughts and feelings that many people don't have the ability to. I become like a spokesperson. So there was a point where I was doing a ton of stuff for trichotillomania because there was no one else. And it's frustrating because in some of those instances it's a good thing. Like I'm a voice for a lot of people, even if I don't intend to be. But I find it painful sometimes because I don't just do that stuff. My happiness is never seen to the extent that that stuff is. Whenever I'm happy, it's like everyone switches off. Or the algorithms don't like it. My kayaking never goes viral. And then, of course, some platforms make it worse because they shove a 1-minute slice of your life into the feeds of potentially millions. And people forget it's just a slice of a moment in time. But that's what you're known for, or that's what everyone remembers. The subject of trying to be more than your disability is a massive one, and I have thoughts on that. But basically, yes, I am autistic. We also believe I'm ADHD, and I do genuinely believe that impacts the entirety of my life, everything I do. I can't say that I am more than my disability because my disability is part of me, but I have a life regardless of that. There's stuff that I enjoy that you don't see. Just because you see 1 minute of my life doesn't mean you know its entirety. And the last thing I'll say is neurodivergence for me is a very new thing to be able to talk about because I was only diagnosed 2 years ago. So post-diagnosis, it's overwhelming because you have the permission to talk. So I am trying to talk. Gradually, I'm getting there. 30 years of difficulty and suddenly whoosh, you're allowed to be what you are. So in the content where I do talk about it, I might come across as being obsessed. Well, it's an amazing experience to be able to actually be what I am for the first time in my life. Well, in one area, because I'm still fighting with ADHD. Anyway, there is more in my life than struggling. I try to have a life regardless. As I film this, it's January, it's the middle of winter, so I'm not particularly kayaking as much as normal, but if you like kayaking, follow me because I'd like to post some more stuff once it warms up a bit. Right, goodbye, see you in the next one.